Hi everyone, Sean Baldwin with Secure Cyber Defense, and this is your weekly cyber update. Well, top of the headlines is a critical flaw in the Rockwell automation system. These are Control Logic 1756 systems, as well. There were some other models in there as well. We'll put the link to the bulletin down in the description of the YouTube video. If you are a water, wastewater, or automation shop and you've got these critical infrastructure items or industrial control items inside your infrastructure, you should definitely take a look to see if you are vulnerable to this critical vulnerability. I think it had a CVSS score of 8.4. Next up is a new ransomware variant called SharpRhino. In this particular case, this is ransomware that is set up to impersonate the Angry IP scanner. If you're in IT, you probably know about Angry IP and how important it is. So just be aware. Again, article will be down in the description about this new ransomware variant. It is designed to fool you as an IT person and getting you to click on a link to go to a site that looks just like Angry IP, except that when you download it, you're actually downloading a version of Angry IP that is laced with ransomware. So just be aware of that. Last up on the list, short news cycle this time, is CrowdStrike. So we continue to follow the events of CrowdStrike and the CrowdStrike incident. In this particular case, we're filming this on a Tuesday, August 6th, which is when the final report came out from CrowdStrike. We didn't quite have enough time to look at this before we went to air, but I promise soon, here real soon, we'll take a look at this, maybe even run it on CS Cyber, which is the podcast series that we have as well. We'll put that down in the description as well. But what I do want to say about the CrowdStrike incident is, well, two things. One, of course, the full report came out. And number two, it's been very interesting to watch Delta Airlines and CrowdStrike fight over this publicly. Delta Airlines obviously says that they've lost over $500 million in productivity and services to their customers. So they said they have no choice but to sue CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike's response was, you refused our free help. So apparently CrowdStrike is indicating that they tried to reach out CEO to CEO. They tried to make a conversation there. They weren't able to connect. Delta Airlines is indicating that the only thing you offered us was free help over the phone. So there seems to be some dispute over whether it looks like CrowdStrike maybe saw their largest customer or maybe top of the chain customer and tried to deploy some assets to help them recover. In this particular case, CrowdStrike kind of lashed out and said, you didn't take our free help, and why were other companies able to get up a lot sooner? CrowdStrike indicated that maybe Delta Airlines had some lack of procedures and lack of process that slowed them down. So I don't know. Very interesting to watch this play out. We'll have to look at the final report to see what they said there, but we'll report on that later. That's all we have for today. Thank you for viewing. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel. If you're not a subscriber, we would appreciate the subscription, as well as hitting the bell icon so that anytime we post new content, you are updated. I also mentioned our podcast, CS Cyber. You can get to that podcast series on any of the popular podcast systems. It's on Apple Podcast, Amazon, and so on. And that's where we take a little bit deeper dive into some of these articles that we go through. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. And hey, let's be careful out there.